Wagwan, my loves, it's Knowledge Butterfly. As always, sending you guys out peace, blessings, love, and abundance. Always sending you guys out love. Always sending you guys out abundance. Always sending out energy to help you be the best version of you. This video is about the subconscious mind and affirmations and mantras. And how do you know that it's working? How do you know that, all this positive energy and positive words that you've been speaking to yourself, about yourself, how do you know that it's actually working? So I'm going to give you an example. I have been really focused on affirmations and making sure that I am conscious of what my thoughts are so that I can change it and redirect the energy if my thoughts are negative. Since about June of last year, June the 21st, I think it was like the 21st or 20th, after I read this book. Right now the book is not coming to mind, but what I'll do is when it does, or if I pull it up in my computer, because I have a whole bunch of online books saved, if I find it on my computer, I will definitely let you guys know through either adding it to this description. Yeah, I'll just add it to the description of the video. So June of last year is when I started, and I decided to start with building my self-esteem because I know my self-esteem was the thing that was really holding me back. That was like my Achilles, you know what I'm saying? So I had to deal with that. So I started just speaking life into myself, saying I love myself, and if I thought a negative comment, a negative thought about myself, I would combat it by turning it into a positive thought, and I would mantra it or say an affirmation over and over and over again for that positive thought that I said. And I started by looking in the mirror. I would stand and look in the mirror and just say all these beautiful words about myself, because you have to look at yourself and realize that we are mainly water. And this Japanese man did an experiment where he froze some water, right? It was actually two jars of water, and one of them he wrote "I love you" on it, and the other one he wrote "I hate you" on it. And he put them in the freezer, and the one that he put "I love you," it grew into this beautiful pattern, which was the pattern that they call the flower of life type of pattern, or that they call the golden mean ratio. So it looked like a snowflake, like a really pretty snowflake. The one that he put "I hate you" on, it looked all deformed and discombobulated. It looked like it was in disarray. It was lacking harmony. So that is literally what happens with our body and our cells when we are thinking these negative thoughts about ourselves. We're creating we're creating and generating cells that are disformed and in disarray and in disharmony. But when we're speaking life to ourselves, love into ourselves, we're creating beautiful snowflakes, right? Because remember, the thoughts become crystallized manifestations. So, like I said, in June, I started doing this. And you might not notice a difference right away, because it's really according to how negative you were to yourself, all right? But I started noticing little things, like in August, I think it was during Leo season, I had posted a video of myself dancing and stuff like that, and just having fun outside, all right, playing in the rain. And yesterday, I'll give you a more recent one, I posted a video on two of my Instagram pages, because I didn't post it on the my business page. And I posted it on my personal Facebook page. And I never post on that personal Facebook page. And I had to ask myself why. Like, why am I holding back? Why do I not share myself, fully? And what I noticed was that I was overthinking it. Like, how will people see me, because it's mainly family and all these different things. But yesterday I didn't care. So that showed me that the affirmations I had been saying built up the confidence. So you automatically start doing those things, you automatically start thinking positive thoughts about yourself. I'm beautiful. I'm the shit type of, you know what I'm saying? You automatically start doing things that you would have never done before, that you would not have had the confidence to do before. That's what happened yesterday. And yesterday was a very good example of how you know that your affirmations are working, because I started doing something that I would not have normally done. I would not have had the confidence to do it, but now I love and have confidence in myself. Yesterday I showed y'all my dream journal and my daily journal called The Living Dream, right? Living the Dream, right? And I said, living the dream to y'all. Yesterday, shout out to my nephew, today is his birthday. He turned 21. He had a birthday party, right? And he invited his aunties, his uncle, and stuff like that. I was like, okay, cool, because I'm 41, he's 21, so that's a 20-year difference. And he, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. It was good fun. And I spent a lot of time hanging outdoors or whatever, because I was smoking a spliff. And this man came. He's an older guy. He's a friend of my sister's and her husband. This man came out to, on the deck where I was, and my brother asked him. He said, "How you doing, man?" He's like, I'm living the dream, man, living the dream. I said, look at my shit manifesting. Like, look at how the things that I'm saying and speaking, because living the dream is an affirmation. You start realizing that these are symbols. Everything around you is a symbol. And so when you have the right symbols around you, you are programming your subconscious mind. And so that stuff is going to start manifesting. So be mindful, be conscious of how your day plays out, because that'll show you where you need to tweak things. So if things are not manifesting the way you want, then you need to work on that particular area, more. So if you want to, manifest money, which we all want to manifest money, right? Let's just keep it real. You have to, check yourself, like analyze the thoughts that are coming to your head about money. Are you still having a limitation mindset about money? Are you still thinking that money is unattainable? Are you still thinking that it's hard to get money? You know what I'm saying? One thing that I actually started doing, another thing, is start seeing prosperity in everything. So to me posting on Instagram my video of me dancing and singing, or lip singing, that was prosperity. That's a form of prosperity. You know what I'm saying? Me being able to feel like I'm able to be myself and not care what nobody else thinks, that's prosperity. You know what I'm saying? So start seeing the prosperity in everything that you do, anything that you do on the spiritual end to elevate your growth. You read a book, you do you meditate, you work on balancing your chakras. Whatever it is, put that in the bucket of prosperity. So you start seeing everything you do as prosperous. That's conditioning of your subconscious mind. Remember, our minds are computers. They are computers. So we are the computer programmers. We tell it what to do. And shout out to Brother Panic, because he's been a confirmation in so many arenas, or so many areas in my life, because it's things that I had thought, or I had read about, or whatever. A lot of things normally just come to me. I just be in alignment, and I'm like, okay, this comes to me, and I might not do a video, but somebody will come and say it, and I'm like, oh shit, that's the way I was thinking anyway. You know what I'm saying? So, anywho, your brain is a computer. Your mind is a computer. Talking about the brain, the mind is a computer. So, in order for you to get what you want, affirmations, speaking life into yourself, mantras, create your own mantras, create your own songs. I be creating my own songs. I utilize like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, the ABC song, those beats that you learn or those melodies you learned when you were a child, your subconscious mind already knows those songs. So taking that melody and putting your own words to it, something that's positive and speaking life into yourself, do that. I even I read this book talking about the 7 Hermetic Principles, and the lady had an example in the book. These books right now are not coming to mind, my goodness. Um, she had an example in the book that you visualize I call it, mine I visualize an equalizer. And you know, an equalizer, if anybody's familiar with like a sound system, when you have your, well, back in the day, people may still have CD players, but you had your CD player attached to it, it's like your speakers and all of that. Well, you have an equalizer so you can have the treble, the bass, and all those different things. So the little nods that you can push up or push down, I visualize at the higher vibrational love. So that's unconditional love, okay? And then the lower vibrational is fear. So I would check the meter, and I have a color that I have that, to me, love, I have it as pink. So if I feel like the lever is too low, in my mind, I push it back up all the way. Prosperity. I don't have money in mind. I have prosperity. So prosperity to me encompasses everything in my life instead of just saying money. So that the color is green. So prosperity is at the top, and then lack is at the bottom. So I push it up, and it's like I said, it's green. So I push it up. Confidence is yellow. Confidence and low self-esteem is another lever. So I push the yellow lever all the way up to the top. This is all visualization in my mind. So every single day, multiple times a day, it's not meditation. It's multiple times a day. I am pushing the levers up. I'm checking it, the temperature, see where it is, push it up to the top. So that's another exercise you can do to help yourself. And all these things is not only your subconscious mind that you're helping, you're also helping your chakras. And because we remember that in this process, you're changing your emotions. You're helping your chakras start to get in better harmony, yes, and also to reflect the emotions that you want to reflect more. If you realize that you're dealing with depression, you might want to have a lever that has happiness and depression, and then push that lever to the top when you feel that coming on. If you deal with anxiety, you want to have a lever that deals with anxiety. You know what I'm saying? So maybe like calm or peace and anxiety. And then you choose the color, whatever color makes sense for you. You choose your colors because it's your mind. So that's being the computer programmer of your mind. So I really hope this video helped you guys. I feel like I shared everything I want to share. I'm just making sure. I like to do it like a quick check, but I could always do another video. But I really appreciate you guys for tuning in. I love you so much. I thank you for just being you and for being open to me, you know what I'm saying, and receptive. And I love and appreciate you guys.